Okay. Alright, what do we need? We need to recharge all of our stuff. That was a lot. That was a lot to do. But we brought it down. I feel bad because I probably should have still laid traps. It's just he was staying in the center, so all my traps could have only been onto the sides. So...
System threat imminent.
It sure is.
Than a threat.
Purge Hades. What did you think was gonna happen? She stubs a metal stick into an electronic entity. Elizabeth!
Master Override armed. To activate state name and rank.
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master Override activated. Purging extinction protocol.
Take that, Hades! Guys? Back up a little bit. So they just never attack them? Nice. I'm the savior. Hey, he didn't die! Great! Go get your spear, honey. No, take your spear! You need that! And she just gets shot with an arrow from, like, nowhere. Sadly, friendly fire. Oh. Yay! Ah! Ah! He's like, you're the king, I can't touch you. What are you doing to me? This mountain is very unstable, people. Probably don't stand here. Gaia, log 3 February.
Okay, Gaia. Sorry about that. Where was I?
You were telling a story.
Right. Yeah, so, like I was saying, it was a children's electronics kit, but I hacked the wiring to an auto battery and solar PV. So the grass caught fire. And, so did a tall pine that had stood there, I don't know, maybe 100 years.
Query. You were how old?
6. My mother was home, thank God, so she called the fire department, and after, she took me out to the lawn and showed me the dead baby birds, because there were nests in the pine tree.
Query. What did you feel?
I'm not sure. I remember yelling that I didn't care, and that's when my mother took my face in her hands and spoke.
Query. What did she say?
She said I had to care. She said, Elizabeth, being smart will count for nothing if you don't make the world better. You have to use your smarts to count for something. To serve life, not death.
You often tell stories of your mother, but you are childless.
I never had time. guess it was for the best.
If you had had a child, Elizabeth, what would you have wished for him or her?
I guess I would have wanted her to be curious. And willful, unstoppable, even. But with enough compassion to heal the world. Just a little bit.
Kind of the world.
Anyway, that's all I've got for now, Gaia. Time to tuck in.
I wish you a pleasant sleep, Elizabeth.
Thank you. I'll catch you tomorrow.
Well, there we go. That got kind of crazy. That was really good. I really liked it. We still have the, Yes! Oh, cool, Lee, I'm glad. Hi. Yes, hi, folks. Hi, everybody. Sorry, that... Very interesting, emotional. That's so cool. I really hope there's more after this as well. Like that show that the machines are starting to rebuild what they're supposed to be rebuilding. Because that's kind of the whole idea, was once we stopped Hades, Gaia should take over and actually make this place even better livable place again. Now again, maybe that's what the second one is? I don't know. But that was super cool. High-fived each other. Such a cool... It's such an interesting story. It's a really neat story. Beautiful game. The acting was amazing. The voice acting was just tremendous. I like it a lot. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it as well. We do have a little bit more to do. There's the whole, like, we barely even touched on the frozen lands. So we can definitely check out, like, the frozen lands and stuff. Oh, you liked it, Doc? Cool. Very cool. Yeah. That was a ride. It really was. And it especially the last couple of episodes that we did when we were learning more and more about Project Zero Dawn. It's just so interesting, and I really like how they did it. I think they did it very well. So cool. Super cool. But I wanted her armor. I thought her armor was super cool. And that's what that's what it looked like was hanging in that that first ruin that we found, that we eventually were able to get to. So I just want to know why the armor didn't look like that. I was actually very, very disappointed with that armor. I was looking forward to it being super cool and being like kind of like an exosuit like hers. But still crazy. Still crazy cool. It's funny, I don't think games get enough credit for how many people work on them and how, like, it's not easy to make a game. It's not. But I don't think people who work on games get enough credit. I'm just wondering if this is one of the ones that we went into, or if this is like another one we didn't know. Ooh. And what about the rest of the world, huh? Was the rest of the world fighting off stuff like this too? Probably not, because it looks like it all just originated where Hades tried to take over that base. But there's gotta be other... Well, no, I guess there doesn't have to be. I was gonna say, I guess there would be other tribes of people out there, but there doesn't have to be, especially if they all came from those, the couple people that we saw birthed and released into the world, who were mad at their robot, you know, kind of keepers, and then the second they're like, you need to go outside now, they're like, can we come back in if we're cold? And they're like, you have to go outside now. It's just so cool. Look at this. Amazing. So yeah, I think we'll do a little bit of the, we'll do some of the Frozen Wilds. I think that's what it's called. I don't know if we'll do all of it, but I am very excited to see what that kind of stuff is. So we'll have to see. I'd wonder how it's going to affect the game, seeing as how I beat it. It seems like it might be separate, but hopefully we didn't have to do it before we beat the game. Because if we did, then oops. Luckily, I think the game saved us beforehand. We should. Well, I mean, I have that save file I can always pull from. So. Happening. Oh. I was like, is it over? No, we were just making an additional loop around things. To come right back down. But yeah, what did you guys think of it? Did you enjoy it? Did you think it was... Did you like the story? Did you like the, like... What'd you like? Human resourcing. Finance. The people that kept it on budget. I don't know if they kept it on budget. IT! Always be nice to your IT friends. Special thanks to a whole bunch of people. More special thanks. More special thanks. They had a lot of people to thank. You don't remember like half the story, but it was pretty good. a lot of things. Still, wait, now these people are... It was alphabetical, and then they, like, restarted alphabetically. Secret Agent Mark Cherney. Well, I mean, now you've exposed him. Good point. Our amazing cosplayers and fan artists. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I was gonna say, I would love to do an Aloy. These are all the babies that were born during the production of this. I always think that's kind of cute. There's a lot of kids born. I have a lot of kids born, apparently. My goodness. Yeah, if you're thinking that many people. How special is it? Aww. Thank you for playing. Thank you for having me, game. Well, we're gonna skip Frozen Wilds. Because... Here we go. Okay. No, what are you people doing? Don't touch!
Hello, old friend.
What?
Remember me? We've still so much to discuss. So much you never revealed. Your masters, for example. The ones who sent the signal that woke you. Knowledge has its rewards, don't you think? Well, let's begin.
Oh no! Silence! Oh no. That's a time I would excuse Caps, because that was crazy. Achievement, end the war machine threat. Oh no. Oh no. So that's the premise for the second game. Right there. Is that Silence still has Hades. And... Oh, no! No! Oh, it's terrible. You'd like to get in some new games, any Oh, congratulations on defeating Hades and protecting Gaia's dream of Earth Reborn. The state of the world has been restored to just before the looming shadow, prior to the final battle of Meridian. You keep all loot and experience from your successful playthrough. Additionally, New Game Plus has been unlocked, granting the option to play the game again from the beginning with all the loot and skills you have accumulated throughout this playthrough. A New Game Plus loadout of your current inventory and skills has been created. To play in this mode, simply choose the New Game option in the main menu. You can also create new loadouts via the pause menu in the game. Thank you for playing the Horizon team. Okay. Okay. Cool. So... Okay. Dang it, person. I forgot that. So, Divine, you want to play some new games. Any suggestions? Well, what kind of games do you like to play? I guess is the first question I would ask. Go to the Palace of the Sun. It is uses fire transmission. Oh, okay. Alright, got it. Like, what type of game are you looking for, do you think? Why is this doing this to me? Moonlight Shadow. Okay, so we're gonna start doing these things. Where is this? This is up there. Okay, no, so we want to do the other one. I'm gonna do this one. Yes. Alright. So we're gonna fast travel. We're gonna fast travel here. Yes. I'd like to get into adventure fantasy games, but they have to be on OC. PC. Thank you. My brain, I'm like, OC, oh god, I don't know what that is. Okay. Perfect. Alright, adventure fantasy games. What are your... Have you ever played, like, the Final Fantasy games? Because Final Fantasy games are pretty cool. Some of them are available on PC. Yeah, is it 50? Oh god, is it 15? I start forgetting the numbers of all of the games. You've only ever played Pokemon, really? Oh, okay.
Not many
Gotcha.
Outlanders are suited for life in these lands.
So, Final Fantasy 15 is a pretty cool game. There's also like Dragon Quest. Was not something I haven't played Dragon Quest, but I've seen other people play it. Not much actually. But like I have Dragon Quest Builders. This is a really cool game. And that actually is done. Basically, all the characters look like they're from Dragon Ball Z. So if you know anything about Dragon Ball Z, you've got like all those characters.
Wait a moment.
I have never played Warcraft. No. It was a little too involved for me.
That weapon of yours, Outlander, that spear. I can see the blue light upon it.
This?
We found the spear
It was
person!
made by an acquaintance of mine.
Ah, a shaman.
No. More of a tinker?
A tinker does not understand the spark in the metal, the song in the metal like this. But it could be improved upon, modified with the help of the old ones.
I'm so mad right now.
Far north of here, there is a cave, a shaft in the snow. Within it is a nest of metal birds. Find a bird that hasn't been stripped by shamans past. Look for a rail inside it, the length of your spear. That's all I can tell you.
Get a rail from some metal birds in a cave. Sounds perfectly normal.
Another game that I highly recommend is, it's more of a survival adventure. So less fantasy, but more survival based is, Subnautica. Big fan of Subnautica.
Stone Yield has always belonged. And these bandits should realize it will again.
I'm trying to think of... Yeah, Subnautica is pretty awesome. Why are you mad? Have you completed the game? Who's mad? Oh! I was so mad because I spent so long, like, we came here and we were searching for this guy, because he was supposed to be, they specifically said, go to Song's Edge. So we were searching around Song's Edge, and the guy wasn't there. It's because he was over here. And I knew that there was stuff further over, but they specifically said go to Song's Edge. So I was like, oh, we can't do it. Now we can do it. And we did. We technically beat the game.
The herd isn't roaming far from the camp.
Keep them together this time.
Then we wait. But I bet we'll see a stray.
All right, I'll keep watch tonight.
We have technically beat the game, but there is new content, which is what this is. The Frozen Wilds. Hey, there's a goat! There's a Billy Goat! Hello, Billy Goat! You're scared of me. I understand. So, having the upgraded spear, I'm just like, really? We were right there. We could have gotten it. Oh, Banjo and Kazooie.
Outlanders. Carja Outlanders.
She didn't even hesitate. She stood between the assassin and our Sun King.
I did. I'm pretty amazing. Thank you.
Sometimes you just have to.
They'll give him a rap on the knuckles and let him go.
I want to fight
Logan
more.
said Array's apprentice went north of the river. Hopefully not too far.
So I was just about to say, I want to fight more.
A Tallneck? What did it take to knock one of those over? They're built to last.
I was gonna say, I want to fight more of the robots. But I'm also, like, slightly hesitant because they're scary.